essential that we give our youth a voice through campaigns such as You Fight for Jobs, but it's also essential that we educate young people to the struggles that are going on in the country that they live in. So I'm going to introduce Jess Edwards here. She's the branch president for Lambeth National Union of Teachers, who've actually developed a teaching pack to be used in schools and educations to teach our young people about struggles like Vestas. So I'll hand over to Jess.
I just wanted to talk a little bit about what teachers up and down the country did today, because we in the NUT, lots of our members went down to the Isle of Wight to support the Vestas occupation and to support the workers in their campaign after they came out of the occupation. And up and down the country today, teachers who support the campaign have been teaching assemblies and lessons based on renewable energy and based on an idea of real citizenship, real social education. And in my school, we always talk about green issues. We have an Eco Schools Committee, and it's really great. But they do spend a lot of time, or we seem to spend a lot of time, talking to the kids about really you ought to recycle a little bit more, and maybe we could have a compost bin in our school garden, and which is lovely, and I think, you know, really important. But I think what today's been about is about a real citizenship education, about how do we campaign to get the government to do something about the state of the planet? How do we do something to get the government to invest in green energy and create green jobs? So in my school, we've been having debates about wind turbines. We've had an assembly for little children based on the story of dinosaurs and all that rubbish, where a man destroys the planet and rockets off to a new one, and the dinosaurs come and recreate the world as we would probably want to see it. And talking about occupations and strikes and the sorts of things that maybe they might, what do they think about it, and the sorts of things they might want to do. And really, for us as teachers, it's been a really fantastic day, because Vestas has been inspirational, because it was about those people down there finally taking a little bit of control back. And in education, we have very little control over the things that we teach and the assemblies that we do and the lessons that we have to teach and all the rest of it. And we were so inspired by the Vestas struggle, we thought if they can take a bit of control, then we can at least, just for one day, take a little bit of control back in our curriculum. Now, I wanted to say something else as a trade unionist, which is the other thing which people have talked about loads, is about how inspiring this red-green alliance has been, the alliance between the green movement, the trade union movement. And I think now our job in the trade union movement is to carry that spirit of Vestas back into everything that we do, back into our workplaces, back into the trade unions. You know, I want to see occupations of schools under closure, occupations against academies. Interestingly, Vestas want to run the schools on the Isle of Wight, every single secondary school. Can we get the teachers there to learn a little bit from the Vestas workers? So it's about carrying the spirit of Vestas into everything that we do. The next thing, I guess, is that there's a meeting tonight with Vestas workers speaking and different trade unionists. The jobs, hang on a minute, I'll open it up. Sorry. Jobs, education and peace, that's tonight, leaflets are going round for it. Vestas workers are going to be leading the demonstration at the Labour Party conference, which will be full of trade unionists, green activists, Vestas workers leading it at the front. Yeah, and just continue to fight for the spirit of Vestas in everything we do.